Deion Sanders, he's no longer playing football, but this Football Hall of Famer known as Primetime and Neon Deon continues to stay relevant as both an NFL analyst and a product endorser. I sat down with him at the recent Pepsi NFL Anthems kickoff event where we discussed how he's managed to stay in the branding game for all these years. I want to welcome Deion Sanders. He's been known as Primetime and Neon Deon.
Looking dapper.
Thank you, you too. And NFL Hall of Famer.
Thank you.
Perhaps the best cornerback to play the game. And
Ever.
if you disagree with that,
No
one disagrees with the fact that you were the funnest to watch.
But I'm the second best Sanders to play in the game.
Of course, Barry Sanders is
right.
also in our company.
I've been through hell and high water personally. I mean, with a ignorant divorce and just bringing the pieces back together and remaining to be who I am and what I am and who I am, what I'm called to do. So that's the dynamic that we're trying to display, how to put the pieces back together.
But you have overcome a lot. You just had your divorce settlement taken care of. You managed it. You were on Twitter. It became a public situation.
Sure.
But you did manage it. Do you feel that you managed it pretty well, considering the circumstances?
Yeah, because we can see how it goes astray with some of the other prominent NFL players. We can see what could happen, and you could lose everything just by making a bad decision. And we all make tremendous amount of decisions, but those was one decision that you can make up under extreme pressure that can turn your life around and upside down.
Do you feel that you made a bad decision?
No. I feel like I made some great decisions and timely decisions, very cautionary decisions, and decisions not just based on myself, but my kids, my family, friends, and loved ones, and my schools.
It seems in that situation, I don't want to dwell on this, but in that situation when you had your sons filling out the police report, you took a picture of it, you let the public know what was going on, that you were very aware of the fact that it could fall on your head because you're the public
we now
figure.
see the other way around with Chad. We see how it could have gone. And he loses everything. His job, his television show, self-respect, and so many other values that people deem to set a candor on. We see how that could affect you.
See, now that to me was a byproduct of experience.
True.
That you had been in it for a long time.
Yeah, but I'm 45 years old, man. Experience also correlates with time. You know, Chad is young. A lot of these guys are young. You know, the Bible says when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So we have to ask ourselves, what are we putting away? What are those childish things? I'm not caught up in fast cars and blinging and this and that anymore, man. Once upon a time, I was. Limousine, zipping pleasant fly. I'm living large, and you know I can't deny. My drop top in, and I'm with my lady friend. My truck is 6'4" with my homies making as my speed. I'm on it.
What made you get over it? I mean, at what point do you...
And wisdom. Because when I started thinking about jewelry, I started thinking about what is this besides bait? All it is bait. To get somebody to come to me, see me, talk to me, walk to me, let me manipulate you with this bait. That's all it is. Fast cars, fast things. And man, I drive a minivan, not a minivan, a custom van. I drive a custom Ford Explorer 350 van. That's what I drive.
In Prosper, Texas.
Yeah.
That's
Chevrolet,
right.
I'm sorry, Chevrolet. Yeah.
And you also adjusted very well to the Twitter phenomenon, social media. You came in at a time when not everybody had a cell phone.
Yeah, but I caught on late. And I would only imagine the people I could have touched, you know, in the prime of my career, utilizing that. Just like right now, I utilize it to inform, to educate, to motivate, to inspire and encourage. That's what I've used Twitter for. Not to say, hey, look at me, look at what I got going on. No, I want you to understand who I am, what I am, and how I am, and where I'm going, and how to get there.
All right, Deion Sanders, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And with Deion Sanders, I'm Lee Hawkins for the Business of Celebrity.
To have something that you call unnecessary roughness. You do that in life as well. It's some things in life that you do just so unnecessary, and it will save you so much time. We can all garnish and make money, but to get back time, that's something we can't redeem, man.
I'm fine about that role. I mean, I still think it's not just myself. I think there's a lot of great ambassadors for the game of golf. You know, maybe I am looked upon as you know, one of the leaders of that group, but I think golf is in great hands.